Hi, I'm Matt Fox with Gear West. Today we're going to talk about Klister and some hard wax benefits, when to use the different waxes. So first off, Klister. It's super easy. A lot of people hate it, so we'll cover some of the basics there. With Klister, you're going to need straight up Klister. It can be used on its own. Usually it's a good benefit to put on a base Klister. It can be in a tube like this or a spray can like this. I've fallen in love with the spray can. Just you use very little on a base layer. It's separate from your layer that you're going to kick from. So go ahead and apply that. Okay, next up we're going to use a blue Klister. Works really well for icy, coarse conditions below freezing. And chevrons are always my favorite. Easier to move across the ski. The other system you could do is a straight bead, but I just like that. The other great thing about chevrons are if you were going to mix two Klisters together, you could go every other chevron or every 3 chevrons, however you like. Sometimes we'd mix in a aluminum oxide to prevent icing. Key thing with Klister is if you can put it on inside, you're going to be better off. And don't force the Klister, don't try to go too fast. It's just going to give you a Klister blister. Your thumb's the best applicator for this. They make different spatulas and such. They're better for just cleaning out the groove. So you'll see where I put that straight ribbon is harder to work in. Sometimes you got to work it back and forth a little. And Klister can be covered if there's a bit of new snow mixed in with the icy coarse, also called corn snow. To cover it, you're going to want to put it outside for about 10 minutes. Chill it. And best to put the cover wax of usually whatever temperature it would be for blue Klister. It's usually going to be a blue hard wax. Doing that outside is going to be easier. And the smoother you have this, the smoother your next layer is going to be. And this is the most I'd want to put on. You could even put on a little less. This is the spatula that comes with most Swix Klisters. You can save those up, but the thing they're best for is clearing out the grooves. It's just going to help speed the ski up slightly. Okay, also just letting the ski sit a little bit will kind of self-level out also. So next we put it outside, 10 minutes. So we've got a Minnesota winter going on here that's not too regular, little warm outs. We're not going to be able to show you putting hard wax over the Klister, but just cool it outside best as possible. If it's below freezing, which is not today. To take it off, I'm showing you here, put 2 to 3 layers of Fiberline over it. Fiberline is a great product. Paper towel or toilet paper will work in a pinch, but it's not quite as porous. Run your iron across it, and it's going to soak it up. In this case, we may have enough for a third piece. And you don't need any pressure, that's just going to push the klister away. Take a scraper, preferably a dedicated pick wax scraper, and remove it. And it all comes out here. What you have left is going to easily clean up with a bit of wax remover. Okay, so get a little wax remover on there, and I like to take an old piece of Fibertex, repurpose it before it goes in the garbage, scrub off, and this will work good with regular grip wax or Klister. Done.